Vanguard's stewardship team analyzes those proposals against their policy and gets to vote on your behalf. So even though the big three don't technically own the stock market, their voting power does have a lot of weight and by extension, a lot of power. And that's why some people say, well, if just 3 asset managers hold the biggest voting blocks in almost every major company in existence, then who really owns corporate America? Now, if banks and corporations can borrow infinite amounts of money, and if the country can do the same by selling its treasury bonds, then who does the US owe its money to? Well, here's our debt so far. That's a lot of money. And who is it owed to? And before we get into that though, I want to quickly mention taking back control of your own economic energy. And that's why this video is brought to you by Kraken. Kraken is a US-based cryptocurrency exchange founded in 2011 and is the official crypto exchange and partner of Williams F1 and Tottenham Hotspur. Now, since 2011, Kraken has built a reputation on rock-solid security and transparent proof of reserves, so you know your assets are protected at every layer. Kraken's interface is designed to be easy for both beginners and advanced traders. They offer one of the biggest selections of cryptocurrencies, everything from Bitcoin and Ethereum to emerging altcoins. And if you want to step up your game, Kraken's advanced tools make charting, limit orders, and portfolio management super easy. If you're ready to explore crypto on a platform that puts security and simplicity first, sign up with Kraken today using the link in the description below. I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you, which helps keep the channel running. And remember, the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Thanks to Kraken for sponsoring this segment of the video, and now let's get back to it. So here's the breakdown. At the end of last year, in 2024, the United States had over $36 trillion in gross federal debt, which is roughly 120% of something called the GDP, which means more than a full year's worth of all goods and services the US makes. We are now in debt. Now, out of that 36 trillion though, about 80% of the debt was held by public investors, with the rest of the 20% recorded as intergovernmental debt. Of the 29 trillion held by the public, foreign investors in other countries owned about 8.5 trillion or 30%, including 1.8 trillion split between Japan and China. And that's why you've probably heard the rumor that China and Japan own the US and they could collapse the US by selling all of their treasury bonds and just dump them all on the market. But that would probably never happen because here's the catch.